Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to the Minute channel. And today we're going to be doing the same video that I've been doing for the other ones. Basically, just ranking all the Persona 3 characters this time around. A lot of these characters you may or may not know because they looks like they added Persona 3 and Persona 3 Portable in here. So some of them are not as familiar with. I only played one time Persona cute. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this video here. No camera today, I do apologize. It's a little bit late. Literally just finished playing Persona 5 Royal, but I figured I'll have to make a video at some point, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this here. So let's see, we're gonna start with Aegis, everybody's favorite toaster. She's gonna be an S rank for me. She's one of my favorite characters in the series, and I love her story arc overall. It's not very original per se, but I like her story arc. Next we'll have Akihiko. Akihiko's gonna be an A. He's a muscle brain type of guy, you know, he has very centered and everything like that, but he has so hilarious lines, and he's really funny. I really love Akihiko a whole lot. Hands down one of my favorite characters in the series, in Persona. Next we have Elizabeth. She should be on a rank of her own. If I could double S this character, definitely would. She's my favorite waifu. I have a figure of her, so she's one of my favorite ones there. Definitely love her. Her brother Tail, I'm gonna put him A for him. He is fucking hilarious. You guys know, but in Persona Q he's super funny, but in Persona 3 Portable he's more serious, but obviously he has some silly moments with Minako and everything like that, so really like him a lot here. You guys know how I feel about Igor. He's a long-nosed dude, love him. I have his nose and everything, so he's gonna sit right there. Junpei is gonna be a B for me. I actually don't like Junpei a whole lot. He's a cool dude. He's the bro too, just like in the other games. However, it just something doesn't sit well with me. His attitude towards you at the beginning obviously changes over time, but he never really won me over. I like him. B is not a bad score, by the way. B is good. B is really good. D or Z is not good, but B is good. He's gonna also sit on a B. His storyline is sad. And his relationship with him and Shinji is pretty interesting. And I feel the plot really touches a whole lot on that. It's a big plot on the storyline and everything like that. However, his character never really grew on me for some reason. Even his storyline, I just didn't really feel like the right relationship with him overall. Koromaru is gonna be an S for me. I love dogs, and Koromaru is just fucking amazing. I love him. He's literally best boy in the game. Amazing. Medes is gonna be an A for me. She has an interesting storyline, so to speak. In the answer, if you haven't played answer, I'm really not gonna talk much about her because I don't want to give you spoilers on her. But she's interesting character nonetheless. She's also waifu for me. I really like Mitsuru a lot. Her character is really interesting. She's not really a leadership type of character, but her storyline does. You see her transformation and everything. She goes through so much in this game. Literally, her world falls apart really in a lot of different sense, and she pulls through it. I really like her character. Now these two are gonna be B for me. They're both interesting new characters that came for the Persona 3 Portable game. Particularly, I don't have much to say about them. They're not bad characters at all. The social links are interesting, especially, but not particularly something that I would say like really good, like the best social links or anything like that. But I think they're good. Shinji is definitely gonna be an S for me. He's a really good character. His story arc really just the friendship arc and then things that happen through the story really like heart-wrenching moments. He's a good character right there. Bebe is what I would call a stereotype in foreigners. I don't like his character all that much. I just, from the bad Japanese that he speaks to being an otaku that loves Japanese culture and everything, he just feels really stereotypical for me. Doesn't really sit really well for me. I don't really like that too much. But he's a good character, I think. Oh my god. Okay. She has a really good storyline with Junpei. In fact, she has one of the best storylines here. She's gonna sit on A for me. I think that her whole story arc really impacts me a whole lot in different ways, and I really like that a whole lot. I like her character. I like where they went from there and everything like that. And yeah, good character there. Her character arc again amazing. Another character that has a really good character arc is her. She starts kind of like a helper in the student council president, and you see her transformation from being this really delicate girl to kind of more firm and everything. You even see her in Persona 4 Golden, how much has changed really over the year. Because Persona 4 Golden, I believe, takes 2 years later, she's already a senior there and everything like that. So you can see good transformation. Fuka is gonna be a C for me. I don't like Fuka. I think she's interesting. She's definitely a nerdy type of character and everything like that. I just don't really like her character. She's okay. This asshole right here can see it right here. I never bother with social link. He pissed me off so much. His social link is not interesting. You can't really see eye to eye with him. He's kind of an asshole. I really don't like him that much. The teacher is gonna be an A for me. If you want to talk about teacher waifus, she's definitely a teacher waifu. Total, all the way. You guys definitely need to follow her story link. His story link is really interesting too. It's not as what you see and everything like that. Definitely interesting character. This dude right here, he didn't really sit me too well. I'm gonna give him a C. I don't think his storyline was super detailed or interesting. He being part of a stray guy, you will think that his storyline will be more interesting, but it didn't really sit well one or the other side. Well, days, he just didn't sit too well for me. I think it was fine, but again, not really good or anything like that. Definitely he was a little bit more interesting on that side. I'm gonna give him a B, but I still don't think that these other two were too good of antagonists, so to speak. These dudes right here, they're real bros here. I wanna see them in a B here. Good storylines. You can pretty much get them whenever you join a different club, depending on the club you're joining. Same with her, but she's gonna be waifu, so it's gonna be an A. All three of these guys, depending on how you do the storyline, you end up befriending them with a club from the club and everything like that, depending on what your options are and everything. But I definitely like their character for sure. Little Fats over here, you can see it right here. I don't really care for him either. Little girl here, it's also gonna be a B. Her storyline is good. You kind of have this relationship with her parents that is getting a divorce and everything, and you feel bad for him. This dude right here is gonna get an S rank for me. His storyline is super depressing, super sad, and you can see his work actually in the different series. He wrote The Pink Elephant, which is a novel or a children books. They mentioned that in Persona 4 as well, kind of like this book that has helped other people and everything like that. I really appreciate that a lot. These two dudes right here are gonna sit at a C for me. Their storylines that are extremely similar. They're just kind of okay. Kenji, for example, you meet him literally at the beginning of the game. He's not really good at social link. I think I will compare him to Nishima. Really just there. I don't even know why they have this kind of characters, really. They don't grow on me at all. This dude is gonna give him a B. The monk is hilarious. Actually, I believe that this monk is brothers with the other monk on Persona 5, the monk that you meet, because it just makes sense. He talks about his brother or whatever, and it just makes sense that they're gonna be brothers and stuff. I think it will make sense. MCs, I'm gonna just put them on S here. They're really good MCs. Their storyline obviously the same, but Minako has a much more like better personality type than Makoto. Makoto is just more chill and relaxed, and I like that difference right there. Yukari, I'm sorry, there's a lot of people that like Yukari. I do not like the Yukari. She won't be a D for me or anything like that, but her character just doesn't sit right with me. I don't really like her too much. I done the game like 3 or 4 times, and every time she just doesn't attract me a lot. I don't like her too much, but I will say that her character and her motivations, everything is pretty straightforward and everything like that. Definitely like it a lot. Now Tanaka, he's the guy. He's an interesting dude. Definitely an interesting dude in many different ways here. Um, Seeing him in the different games too is just kind of like a very interesting part of the games. Cause you literally see him in all three games, Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5, and you can see his storyline kind of changing over time. Very interesting character right there. And Roji over here, he's gonna be an S for me as well. He's not really interesting, dude. Really weird in a sense, different and creepy at the beginning of the game. But he grows on you over time. I think that his character and his relationship to the main character is so odd and interesting. And it's really one of those things that I can't really get into without spoilers, but it's definitely an interesting character to talk about and everything like that. It's definitely a good character right there. But anyway, that is pretty much in this here video here. You can see all my ranking here, right there. This game has a lot of characters, and most of them are really well written. I think that this game, particularly in the Persona series, has one of the most well-written character cast. I don't think Persona 5 was as well done as in this game. I think this game the motivations are very clear cut, and you can see where they're coming from. Even some of the other villains that you don't really like talk too much and everything like that, their motivations are really front and center. You know, nothing's kind of like left on the side or it's like not good. No, it's really well done here. I really appreciate that a whole lot. Again, most of these characters have really good motivations, plus a lot of them are also meh. You know, there are really a lot of characters that kind of like, you know, I could do away with them, kind of sort of. But anyway, that is pretty much in this video here. Everything, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know what is your favorite Persona character, and was there a particular character that you felt like didn't rank there well enough? Leave me your ranking down below, and I'll leave a link here so you can do your own ranking. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.